Good evening, everyone, and how are you doing?
Doing great, Vishal. How are you?
Hi, Nadia.
Doing great.
Great. So, guys, you can already start understanding that as soon as I come into the mic, things going to start differently. So, probably by we end the session, you might see that either your monitor is not working, your mic is not working, or maybe your webcam is not working. So, I would request everyone to please at least check in that everything is working fine because you cannot blame me after that, right? So can we just
No.
check in by typing in hi or hello in the chat box, or if you would be great that you want to switch on your camera as well. Lovely. So yes, Deepak, your keyboard is working fine. So now time for a webcam. Hi Gaurav bhai, how are you doing? So in fact, Sudesh is also trying that whether it's working or not, right?
But
Sudesh?
I'm here anyway, so I'm checking if it works.
Great. Fantastic. Hi Sukhbir. Hi Archit. Hi Ashwarya. Hi Shazab. Hi Nadia. Nadia is our superstar. Hey Nadia, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, Vishal. How are you? It's been so long.
I'm good, good. Absolutely, and great to see you.
Yeah, me too.
Fantastic. So I'm going to trouble you again, okay? You're ready
Yeah.
for that?
Now that Nadia is here, we'll trouble her a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, this
So we
time I'm going
already,
to be a silent participant. Okay.
I know, very good. Great.
Yeah.
Super, super. So friends, before we move into this session, I would like to see that whether you are able to follow certain instructions or not. Okay, so that's how we get started. Okay. So I'm going to share you a screen and let me know whether you are able to see my screen or not. Okay. So and if you are
Yes,
able to see
yes.
my screen, I would request that please put in a thumbs up or hello in the chat or yes in the chat box. And the first thing which I want you to do is I would request everyone to scan this QR code, which will take you to my LinkedIn profile. Okay, so I want you to have a look at it and let me know. And then we'll start with a small introduction and then we'll start with the journey. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Nadir. Hi, Nadir. How are you doing? Hi, Sukhbir. Hi, Sudarshan. Hi, Archit. So let me know what you see when you scan the QR code and you can unmute yourself, or if you are comfortable, you can put it in the chat as well. Okay, and I'll give 30 seconds. Deepak, it should be my LinkedIn profile. Please check. It's working fine, not? Okay, guys, others? So Deepak says it's a lead techno website. Fantastic. What about others? So, friends, you must be wondering that why Nadia actually backed out. See, Nadia, you already backed out, right? See,
I'm here.
Acha. Okay, okay. It's fun. Don't worry, I'm
Okay.
pulling your leg. Okay, great. Same here. Okay, nice. Very good. Congratulations. So, friends, congratulations. And I'll wait for a few more people to see that whether they are getting the Lead Techno website or not. Okay, fantastic. One, two, three, four. I'll wait for two more. Same. Okay, great. So, friends, congratulations. And this is where we start our journey. Okay, taking time to load. Okay, fantastic, Sukhbir. That was a great insight. So, friends, you must be wondering that I started with sharing you my LinkedIn profile and suddenly it redirected to your lead techno website. Okay. And that's what I call that we all are aware that do not click on any unknown links. But nobody said that do not scan any unknown QR code. Okay. So those who have scanned the QR code, guys, congratulations. Now I'm going to show you something very, very interesting. But by any chance, do we have anyone in the room who was not able to scan the QR code or who has not scanned the QR code? Let's see. Gaurav. So Gaurav bhai, this is unfair, right? So that is unfair of you also that you have not clicked. See, we were just trying to check in that whether you were able to follow instructions or not.
I was trying to take a back foot from the fishing items.
Okay, fantastic. So it's quishing items. Fantastic. Thank you, Gaurav bhai. So friends, very, very interesting stuff. So I'm going to show you what I was actually doing. Okay. So team, what you can see here that I gave you a link, and by the time you realize that yes, it was a lead techno website. Okay. I don't worry, I'm going to teach you that and we will understand how everything is working. You see, this is your original URL, leadtechno.com. And when you scan the QR code, okay, guys, just a minute. I'm going to share my screen as well. So, okay, great. So you can see that when I started, it was leadtechno.com. But when you scan the QR code, it was something like this, which means this isn't the actual URL. See? And what we just got is this. So guys, you can see here that 18 of us has clicked on the link and currently I can see participants are 18 and surprisingly we have 18 results as well. So I can see that people have logged in from US, Canada, Brampton, Toronto. Someone has logged in from India as well. Guys, who's from India? Let's see. And who has logged in from India, guys? Anyone?
Yeah, I'm from India.
Okay. Brother, your name?
Archit.
Okay, fantastic, Archit. See, thank you. So, Archit, congratulations one more time. So, remember when I say and I ask you, it is actually a trap, right? So,
Yeah.
you don't have to tell that because now I know that Archit is from India and I can actually start. So, team, you can see that I got all your IP addresses. So, no need to worry, but this is just the beginning. And I'm going to show you that if I click on this more info, I can actually tell you that what was your screen size. You are an iPhone user, which version of iOS you are using, and you have logged in. So somebody is from US and somebody is from Canada, Vancouver. This is, and you can see TELUS communication and has logged in from the phone. In fact, if I go back and now try to see, since Achit had already said that he's from India, let's try to see that why or who it is. Okay, so I'm trying to put in, and again, Archit has logged in from his Apple phone. Archit, right? It is an iPhone, yes or no?
Yes.
Fantastic, thank you. So again, Archit, learning. Whenever, sometimes if we get identified, it's better to stop sharing everything, right? Because when I'm asking you, or attacker will try to get more information from you only, right? So it's better that okay. So probably you can say, oh, I don't know, it's a new phone. Probably I'm checking in, right? Okay, and
Exactly.
so that's sometimes it's better to be unique and say that okay guys, I am very new to this, I don't know which phone is it, right? So team, I can see that he's using Reliance and everything. Okay, so how many of you love this trick and want to learn this? Please type yes in the chat box. Okay, so now Gaurav, you want to learn this? No, you are happy. Okay, so Sukhbir said okay, great. Ashit is already ready. Yes, of course. Okay, fantastic. Great. So guys, we'll begin. I'm going to showcase you. We'll have some more fun. So just to get started, the website is called Grabify. Okay, and I'm now sure that if I share you some links, you probably are not going to click, right? Okay, so guys, just go to Google and type Grabify, and this should look like this. Okay. So I'm not sharing anything. So this website will look like this. Okay, so Great. So friends, the website will be grabify.link. So I have not shared anything, but if you want, I am still sharing you the link. And this should look like this, okay? And interestingly, so Arshid, uh, which is your favorite song? Let's see.
Mine
Yes.
would say All the Stars.
All?
All the Stars.
All the stars. Okay, I guess there was great. So team,
Yeah.
as we say that when we are beginning our new session, it's always have fun to start with the music. So I'm going to pick up this song. So guys, you can see that I went on and copied this link and I am now clicking on the create URL section. So you can see this is my YouTube video link and I'll click on create URL. I agree and create URL. So team, don't worry. I'm also going to go a bit slower today. And in case if you are facing any issues, let me know. So this is taking time, but let's see, we'll refresh. So this is a common phenomena when you're trying. So that's okay. It's means that we have to try again. Okay. And you can see that this is my link. So nowadays people are smarter. So if they see something like Grabify, they will probably not click on the link, right? So on the right side, you can see there is a change domain button. Okay, I'll show you change domain button and I can select the domains which I want. Okay. And now you can see that I have got that. So again, people are nowadays well aware that guys never ever click on the link, right? So I have already shared a link. So those who want to volunteer, they can actually click on the link and they can listen to all the stars as per our Archit's request. So let's see, guys, do we have anyone in the room who will click on this link knowing that I'm going to get the information? Let's see. So I'll just wait for 30 seconds again. Okay, great. Lovely. So I have two people. And who are they? Can you please let me know? And thanks for being the volunteer here. Appreciate you. Guys, who's this? So we have someone from US and we have one from Canada, Toronto. So guys, who it is? So there is a Zoom bot. So probably they clicked, someone has clicked from the Zoom link and then somebody from Canada had used it. Guys, can you tell me? Okay, very good. Sudarshan, you are from US? Okay, great. Gaurav bhai, I hope you're not clicking on the link, right? You're not clicking. Clicking? Not clicking.
Not at all.
Achha, yeah, so मतलब you have decided that we are going to be against each other, right? We are not going to click on the link sent by me. Okay, fantastic. Great. So, Sudarshan, thank you so much. But again, learning is if you see initially there were 18 participants and it was very difficult for me to identify who it was. Again, for the second time, when I asked you as a volunteer, see, yeah, I actually made you that, okay, you are the one who's helping us to take this session forward, and you actually fall for this, right? So, again, as I said, always deny. Remember one thing, it's all about mindset, it's all about passion, it's about nobody can hack you unless until you allow, right? And that's how the story begins, okay? So, friends, in this, what we learn is that whenever you move into internet, you will always leave your footprints. And hackers will get this information and now try to play around with it. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed and are we all ready? So guys, you enjoyed? Yes in the chat box. That means that yes, you all enjoyed. Okay, fantastic. So only one in yes. Okay, lovely. So Aishwarya, you clicked on the link? No, I can't see you clicked on the link. Great.
No, not the second time.
Thanks. So, see, you have already started learning, right? Okay, great. So, T, I would want you to share in about you, your experience, and I would also like to know that why cybersecurity. Okay. So, anyone can start. I would want to know about you, your experience, and why cybersecurity, and what brings you here. So, let's start and let's see who want to go first.
Hey everyone, this is Gaurav.
Hi, Gaurav.
How are you doing, Vishal?
I'm good, good, brother.
Great.
But
So,
I'm sad. I'm very sad that you did not
what?
click on the first
Mm,
session. At least first
No.
session you could. Okay,
Well,
great.
well, a session like this, I think, mentally prepared. This will something will gonna pop up from a experienced trainer like you. So that's why
Okay,
I didn't click anything.
okay, great, great. Yeah, please go ahead.
So I have been into hospitality industry for over more than a decade now. So I've been into sales and marketing. So things like this, it's what pretty common for me because we used to have these sessions from our IT department and little bit of training regarding phishing emails, not to click on, not to respond on such things. Why I'm here because I've been trying to get into tech side. I know tech is very vast, and I think cybersecurity is something which is a never-ending process or a segment. This will keep booming throughout our life till the time I think the hackers are there. We need such job profiles in the market. So I thought cybersecurity would be the best fit if I want to diversify myself into a tech industry.
Fantastic, fantastic. And one very one interesting thing about anything about cybersecurity you love the most till now.
I think it will be about cybersecurity. I think you are the controller basically
Right.
of many things. If you want to control something, so you are the main controller. So the control is in your hand.
Fantastic. So we always say that with great powers comes great responsibility.
Great responsibilities. Yeah.
Super, super. Fantastic. Who's next? So, friends, is survival
Hey
of the
Vishal,
fastest.
this is Aishwarya here.
Yes, Ashwarya. Hi, Ashwarya.
Hey, yeah, I'll introduce myself. So I have a year working as already security analyst, SOC analyst at Wipro. So then I moved to Canada for my masters, and now I'm done with my masters. And like the reason why I joined this program was to get back in touch with the industry.
Fantastic, fantastic. So we have already expert here, right? Super. So you have worked as a SOC analyst, like you worked as an L1 or which role you have worked in?
It's L1, yeah.
Super, super.
So
Very
it was
good.
majorly as a support, support engineer role,
Right.
for the cloud security, Zscaler.
Okay, Zscaler. Nice, nice.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
how we get started in the journey. Okay, lovely. So few of the terminologies will be much easier for you.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Excellent. So who's next? Team, feel free to go ahead and share in. Trust me, you're going to have fun.
Hello, Vishal. This is Sukhbir.
Hi, Subir.
Yeah, I'm working in Amazon, like Amazon in fulfillment center. So I have no background in IT. I'm just new for this thing, and I'm really excited to be part of this class.
Fantastic. Very
Thank you.
good. And a very quick thing, as in fulfillment, what all you do in that particular role?
So, especially we do like customer shipment over there.
Mm-hmm.
It's packing and shipping. I'm working in shipping department.
Okay.
So we
Lovely.
do lots of things over there, like problem solve, quality checking, ship clerk is doing like attaching trailers. Is there any, we need ad hoc emails and messages with our ops managers and management. Yeah.
Lovely. So, in case anyone needs help with Amazon, you are there, right, for us?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. With the right path or the wrong thing?
No, for right
Probably.
thing.
So if you make mistake like bundling iPhone 17 Pro Max for everyone for Christmas, how it would be, right? It would be great. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You just teach me, I will do that.
Yes. So ideally, what we can do is after this session ends, like you can share the link to everyone and they can register, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, fantastic. So Thea is excited and she wants to click on the link. So Sukhbir, you already have one ready, right? See?
Yes. But
Okay.
yes, I did click, but it was not working on my phone. It didn't open.
Lovely, lovely.
Yes, yeah.
So see, that's again a blessing in disguise that if sometimes the link doesn't work, that's okay. Very good. Super.
Thank you.
Great. Who's next?
Hi, my name's Joy.
Hi,
Uh,
Joy.
hi. My background is account receivables, and I deal with a lot of invoices and payments applications. I have completed the Google Cybersecurity. I
Wow.
do not like coding, especially with Python. Hopefully, I don't have to do that in
So in
my
that
field.
particular course, there is a lot of Python.
Oh, anyways, I guess I can get through it, but yeah, I'm really, really excited to step into the tech industry, just to learn and get a better tech is the new word. So I need to take a piece of that cake with me in 2026. So I'm here to learn from everybody, but I just don't want to code.
Lovely.
Um,
So you are in my team now.
Great.
So even I don't love coding, right? So that's fun. In fact, Joy, if you would see, like 2025 is an era where organization across have started coming in with, so almost everyone has started coming in with AI, right? And along with this, they also have started presenting each solution as low code, no code, because people now know that coding is something which people don't love. So again, there are people who love it because that's one of the major part, but people have understood that now there will be a set of people who don't love coding, right? But the
Yeah.
interesting part is if you are a part of the team where you don't love coding, but there are lot many jobs which are around it.
I
So
mean,
that's
I
that's
don't mind. I don't mind a little bit of coding. I just don't. I mean, I want a non-technical role. I don't want heavy coding. Just maybe run few commands and that's it. And I'm
fantastic.
sure in cybersecurity they have a lot of non-technical roles
Absolutely.
as well. So
Absolutely. So, Joy, you would have also gone through some of the phishing links and you would be aware of this, right? So, there would be a lot of
sorry.
phishing campaigns, like currently the one which we saw today in the morning, the QR
Um,
code and phishing thing.
uh-huh.
Were you aware of these, like by any chance?
I'm sorry. What was your question?
My question was that since you are into accounts, I'm sure you might have come across multiple links which would be
Oh,
like,
yes.
this is
Yes,
your invoice.
absolutely. Absolutely. I took some our tech department sent us some training to watch just so we can, avoid those links. So I get them daily in my
Fantastic.
mailbox, in my email box. So yeah.
Super, super, great. Who's next? Team, so who's next? The best part is if you don't share it, I'm going to call your name. So that would be great. So Nadia, you want to go next? Okay.
Uh, maybe some other day.
Okay. Fine, fine.
I
No worries.
yeah, I will share all my experience on some other day for sure.
Okay. Lovely.
Yeah.
Archit, you're there?
Yes, I am here.
Yes, brother.
I I am basically a mechanical engineer. So I was working here with defense in India, and I moved to Canada like 3 years back.
Mhm.
So did my master's, then I was onto sales, and I was actually struggling with the job market in Canada. So I wanted to shift my entire career to IT field. So I was
Mhm.
talking with few of my friends, and I came to know about Sudish. So he actually diverted me completely into this cybersecurity. And also, I was asking with a few of my friends, then they were just telling me that cybersecurity is a good option to take because for the next 25 years, the cybersecurity won't disappear because now it's completely on to this AI world. And
Absolutely.
this is cybersecurity comes into the base part of AI. That's
Mhm.
why I just wanted to shift my career to IT field. Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So you are enjoying the journey till now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, great. So now you're going to click on any links sent by
No.
me? Okay,
Yeah.
lovely. So Atin, you can go next. Atin Das. Atin, you are there? Okay. Deepak,
Um,
you can go next. Yeah, please go ahead.
Hi there. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can.
Okay, so I'll start with my introduction. Like my friend here, I also did my mechanical engineering in India, but I did not work in that field for long. Then I came to Canada, did a diploma in supply chain management, and then I have been working in that field for 7 years. So
Okay.
currently, I've been working as a logistics coordinator, transportation specialist for like oversized stuff and all those special shipment that requires permits that you see sometimes with escorts moving on the roads. So that is what I'm dealing with right now. My main like objective to move into this field or like any other career path was uh, like earn more salary and then have more growth potential. So earlier I was
Fantastic.
looking into data analysis actually,
Mhm.
so that I can join my skill set of logistics and combine it as a logistics analyst. But then I talked to Satish and he guided me about the demand and supply of the job market right now. So there are a lot of people who have a lot of experience of data analysis looking for jobs right now. And if I start from the scratch, it's going to be difficult for me to crack the job. So cybersecurity is the one field that he introduced me to. So that's about it. So I'm just trying to learn. I don't have any experience. Although I did learn a little bit about Python initially when I was learning for data analysis, Jupyter
All right.
notebooks and all, but
All right.
nothing about cybersecurity. So just started this journey right.
Fantastic. So one thing we are on path is money, right? Thank you so much because I wanted to hear from at least someone that we are into cybersecurity because that's a great money, right? How many of you agree that there's a lot good money in cybersecurity? Can we have yes or no in the chat box? So let's see. Guys, you think yes, okay. So I can see everyone here. So guys, see again, this was a strategy. So I can see that those who typed yes, actually I can call them up because they are already there, right? So Shahzad bhai, please go ahead. You are next.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
My name is Shazabe. Um, I initially studied music, actually, and I worked as a recording artist for a while. Um, I decided to switch. I've always been into a lot of different things, tech and just in general, tons of stuff. So I decided to be able to get a bachelor's in software engineering, which I have been pursuing for the last little while, but one thing about university degrees, as I'm sure many of us know, is that it is very spread out and it is very general in a lot of different spaces because as many of us have mentioned already, tech is very diverse. So I did want to specialize in something, and cybersecurity was one of the areas that I felt like would have a lot of growth potential, a lot of income, and definitely be able to allow me to do stuff like remote work or traveling, kind of give me flexibility in my life. So that's definitely one of the reasons why I joined. Yeah.
So great, you have done your homework, right? Remote job and
Yeah.
and having fun, which means you can enjoy and have work also, right? Fantastic. So that's yes, friends. There is something. So with SOC analyst role, there is a lot many opportunities. Great, great. And who's next? I guess Josh. Josh, you are there. Josh Imari. Josh.
Hi, Vishal. I'm actually with Lead Techno. I'm Seditious assistant.
Oh, lovely. So thank you. Thank
Josh is
you. Nice
team.
meeting
Josh
you.
is our team.
Okay, lovely. So Josh, you can so be ready because you will be our target. Okay. So now I'm going to
Okay.
target you as well. Okay, great.
But Josh is already amazed by your skills, Vishal.
Yeah.
Okay, great, great, super. So Inyang, right? Mphon Inyang. Okay.
Yes, my name is Umfon. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, yes. So I pronounce right?
Yes, Umfon. Umfon is fine.
Thanks. Mphon. Okay, thanks, brother. Please go
Yeah.
ahead.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Umfon, and I have a background in electrical engineering, electrical electronics. So I came to Canada 2019, but then I've been doing different stuff. At a point, I was in the oil and gas industry, and then my last occupation was in corrections. So cybersecurity is something I've been looking at because it's I'm trying to get back into my engineering engineering IT field. So cybersecurity is something that came across sometime this year,
Okay, great.
and I've been looking at it. I see the growth potential. Like there are a lot of opportunities to go into it. So I've done my Google certificate as well, and I'm
Lovely.
looking to do my comp TIA Security Plus as well. So
Okay, lovely. Very good.
yeah.
Super, super. So you are well versed with few of the technologies and jargons.
Sorry.
You are well versed with few of the jargons like IT jargons and everything, right?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Nikki, you are there? Nikki. Nikki, you are there? Or Sandy? Sandy, you are there? Okay. Sudarshan, and we have Sumira. Sumira, you are there? So guys, if you are comfortable, you can just put it in the chat as well. Okay. No worries. So friends, we are getting started with our first session. And in the first session, I would just like to understand from you about cybersecurity. I would like to understand about your mindset and how you are going to address some common problems. Okay, I'm going to present in some scenarios in front of you, but before that I'm going to take you through a small slide and I would want you to respond in the best possible manner. Primarily, when we start with, so I'm going to share you that we are going to get started with lab setup. I'm going to assist you in the lab setup. So probably today I'll be sharing you the links which you can download. Again, guys, this is a trust link. So you can ensure that this is not a phishing link. But actually, in one of the session, I actually shared it as a phishing link. But for you, you guys are great. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to share you the genuine link where you can go ahead and start downloading the content for the second session. Okay. And along with this, then we'll dive into something more interesting. So let's start. Okay. And team, I hope now you are able to see my screen and I want you to share what is your understanding by looking into this picture. So guys, feel free to answer like whatever you feel. Probably you might have seen similar slides in some of the financial sector, right? When they start this session, they start with saying that, okay, these generation used to save money, or this generation doesn't save money, or so and so. But what is the first thing comes in your mind? Feel free to let me know. And if you want, you can unmute as well. So what is the first thing you can see from this slide, or comes in your mind when you see this slide? Different generations, fantastic. So how can you relate with them? Like, okay, very good. So guys, how do we different, like different generations, of course, but how do we relate with them, and how do we relate this image with cyber security? Let's see. Finance is fine. Okay. Classifying people based off age, and fantastic, Shazib. That was great. Okay. Different mindset. Fantastic. And that's like, okay, lovely. Very good. More targeted old people. Very good. Deepak, bhai, very good. So guys, I want some more answers. Let's see. Okay, few more. Okay, okay. Let me show you one slide, and then I would want again to think in those line. Okay, so I'm going to relate. It shows oldest to younger. Very good. Versions of generations like X, Y advancement. Okay, great. So guys, remember one thing: cyber security isn't a tech problem. And going forward, you would have now realized that we live in an era where it is like a survival skill for us. How many of you agree that learning basic cyber security for us as a personal is a survival skill in current era? Guys, yes or no? Right. Remember one thing, every one of us, everyone, starting from even I also need it, right? But remember one thing, that especially when I showed you the generation picture, every generation experience the digital world differently. And as I said, that when they experience the world differently, their perception, their misunderstanding risk is always in a different way. And especially then the mismatch comes in, and probably the breach comes into the picture. Okay. So now I'm going to take you back to that picture, and I want you to let me know that at least one way where I can breach or use a cyber security scam or a scam to take them and understand that they can be a victim of cyber crime. Let's see. For every generation. Okay, yes, lovely. Okay, great. So Gaurav Bhai has already got the answer. Fantastic. So first is builder. Yes, Gaurav Bhai, how can you say that, or how can attackers attack builders?
Main reason is the era, the age group it has mentioned in the picture. At that time, the tech was not that strong. And then the users of that age, they don't know about these phishing items and scanning QR codes, operating the smartphone smartly, or any technology product. So that's one of the reasons builders could be the main victim in this. Yeah.
Okay, so if I ask you that you have to prepare a simulation attack on builders, right? Or you have to attack a specific category. So how are you going to do that? What do you think? Or what are the tricks?
Tricks could be sending some message where I can get their information,
Okay.
and they can click on it. It could be a picture of what they like, and the way you started the convers like this session by scanning a QR code
Right.
is would be the best fit.
Okay, fantastic. So that's the right answer. And yes, friends, so you can see that builders primarily were a public which were 1925 to 1945. And you can understand that that was an initial era where impersonation was rare. I hope everyone in the room knows impersonation, right? Impersonation. Everyone in the room knows about it? Yes, no? Okay, lovely. So they would never know that if somebody is calling from a bank or somebody is calling from a, or sending a government notice or probably, so they trust everyone. And probably that is one way, as Gaurav said, that they can be manipulated. Okay, so guys, remember one thing, overall, nobody can hack you unless and until you want to, right? It's always you who will allow or disallow hackers to attack you, right? So builders were falling into a category where they would trust everyone. They never knew, right? So they also were lucky that now they don't have to be so risky that even if you're using a phone, there's a lot of risk involved, right? So that's it. Great. For boomers, I guess we have already one answer. Deepak has given that for boomers, we have banking scams. They would sometimes tend to share OTP. So, team, you can see that with every generation, I have added the factor that can lead to a cyber attack or a cyber crime. So, boomer is authority. So, especially when if I call them that, hey, I'm calling from a particular bank as a manager, or if I'm calling from an IT officer, or probably if I am calling from some high authority, so primarily they will fall into the phishing trick, right? Super, very good. So what about Generation X? Lovely. So Joy, what's your answer? What do you think that Generation X is going to do?
So I guess this would be the set of group that would fall for like fake emails
Lovely.
or
Very good.
maybe they get an email to reset their password and get hacked from there.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So team, this was the generation who were so 1965 to 79, you can see that internet was on boom, right? People actually started working email, then got to know more about it. But they also knew that they can reuse the same password. And trust me, guys, so a quick question to you. How many of you have a password which is 1234567 8, your name at 123 XYZ 123 or QWERTY? Can we have some yes or no in the chat box, guys? If you have a password 1234 or QWERTY, password is password. Okay. Anyone, yes or no? Or anyone who has, I'll give you a classic example. So, assuming my name is Vishal, my password is Vishal at 123. And now, when I change my password, I will change it to Vishal at 1234. So that is what I call changing password. Guys, what do you think? Anyone has similar passwords? Others? Let's see. Archit and others. Okay, Deep. Great. Okay, Sukhbir, so like, what's your password? So that was direct, right? Okay, sorry. So I'll. Okay, so yes, that is. So finally, we can see Nadir has a secret. Okay, great. So Team Generation X was the one which would actually reuse the passwords. Okay, I'm going to show you one website. Okay, that is again, I'm sure you might be aware of it, but let me show you some stuff. Okay, so team, I would want you to share your email address in the chat box again. So don't worry, I'm not going to hack into that, but if you can share, that would be great. And again, I'm sharing the link on the chat, and guys, you can again remember, trust is important. So I'm going to take you to this website. And team, I want at least one email ID. Anyone who can push in their email ID, that would be great. So let's see, guys, we want a volunteer here. Let's see who's going to put in here. Okay, fantastic. And for so guys, again, this is a website where I can check that whether my email ID was part of a breach or not. So this is a website called Have I Been Pwned? So many times you might have seen that when you're working with your email addresses, they might get the passwords might get leaked, right? And you can see that M1 password was in 11 data breaches, which means the password set by F1 was easy. So F1, what is your password now, brother? Which is like very easy. So it's breached 11 times. Was it
Sorry,
easy?
sorry, I don't think this is my email. I think you did Nadea's email first.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah. So this is Nadea Ellis.
Yeah, fantastic. So thank you for that. So guys, again, remember one thing, devil is in the details. But what I can always do that I now know that Mphon has already a cybersecurity background, right? So if I tell him that if I showed him the email ID, then he knew that it was Nadir website. But if I say Nadir's email address, but if I say that, hey, Mphon, your password was breached, so he probably actually might get intruded and probably he might get panicked, right, Mphon? Probably if somebody asks you, hey, your password is breached, what are you going to do now? Okay. So, guys, this is a website where you can check your email address and you get to know. So, do we have anyone who sees this as a green, like your email address was clean? So, something like this. Okay, so again, F1, your email address is also there, which means your password was part of the breach. Anybody else? Gaurav bhai, you want to share your mail ID now?
Yeah,
Ashwarya,
yeah. If I can say something, yes. I'm aware of this too, and I've worked on that. I checked this website before now, and I saw that, so I changed those emails.
fantastic, very good. So, team, ideally, okay. So, Gaurav bhai decided he's not going to share anything, right? Is it so? Okay. So, friends, this is the website. So what will happen that in case if you get this right, always remember to use multi-factor authentication or a two-way authentication, which also means that your account will be protected. But even if you have a two-factor authentication, this will still show you that your previous password was in the breach. So ideally, if you have a multi-factor authentication setup, all good with you. Okay, so please ensure that whatever email address you are using. Okay, great. So Sukhbir has shared. So Sukhbir, I'll check in. So it's always recommended to use two-factor authentication. I am also going to show you that. Okay, great. Congratulations, Sukhbir. So your password was not found in the breaches. Very good, nice. So Sukhbir, like seems like you have a tough password. What was it? Can you help others also? Like, can you help Emphan, Gaurav, Nadir to give a great password? Can you give us an example of that? Like, what was your password?
It's like alphabets, numbers, and that marks like dollar sign or percentage sign. It's like that.
Oh, but like, is it your password? No.
Yes. No, that's not mine. Mine was Bajwa Karamjeet Singh for, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So, what's the password for Bajwa Karamjeet Singh?
I will not tell that.
So, see, I'm not actually great. Okay, no worries. I'll see. Okay, so guys, again, thank you. So guys, this is how people start tricking, and that we call it as social engineering. Okay, so be ready for that. Okay, wow, great. Joy, congratulations. You are also into zero data breaches. Very good. Nice. Okay, so guys, I just showed you one of the website and emphasized like there are a lot many websites, but this is where you can actually get started and know that how you are going to get things done. Okay, and we'll come across lot many websites like this in the sessions. And let's start. So we have already covered Gen X. Now coming down to Gen Y, and popularly this is also called millennials. So, can anyone tell me that how to attack millennials? Let's see. How do we attack millennials?
Um, Social media scam or fake jobs. I get that a lot. So on social media and also fake job offers, things like
Okay,
that.
very good. So, team, what you can see that Generation X was more of reusing the password, but Generation Y was like, okay, I know about two-factor authentication, but I'll not enable it. It's like more of a convenience kind of a thing. So they would not want to set that immediately. They would not understand or realize the power of sharing or adding multi-factor authentication. Okay, so that was something which was again very, very scary. But now everyone knows that how it is. And the answer given by Joy, that's the right answer. So that's how Generation Y could have been attacked. Okay, great. Let's start with Gen Z. So, guys, Gen Z, what do you think? What about Gen Z? How do you attack them? Anyone want to relate with that, guys? So kids nowadays almost there, Gen Z and Gen Alpha. What do they do? Common
They're on
thing,
social media all the time.
Social media. Mm-hmm.
which means they would want to share everything, the food, their location, their habits, and everything. A classic example, if someone is having a social media account and say that, okay, I love dogs, and probably a hacker can actually do a cat phishing, which means now if someone says that, okay, he or she loves dog, he or she loves traveling, love good food, what I can do, I can create an image with my pet and a food in front of me, which is actually more like a cat fishing. So probably if I am 40, 45, I can show that, okay, I am around 15 years and I love pet and I love good food and I also love traveling. So probably that is one of the ways where I can attack him. And remember, oversharing is always dangerous, right? So many times people will share that going out for a family vacation for 2 weeks. They don't understand that they are actually sharing the attacker that you will be not in your home till next 12 days. Okay, so that's again very, very risky and very dangerous. Okay. Coming down to Gen Alpha. So, guys, what do you think? How does Gen Alpha works? Or how can we attack them? Guys, what do you think? Gen Alpha, which is currently maybe kids or others. What do you think? How do we attack them? Lovely. So gaming related scam is absolutely there. Very good. What else? Guys, anyone? What's your take on this? So what Nadia gave was absolutely right answer. So social media is there, but nowadays, guys, Gen Alpha is a pro, right? They would not click on anything, but if you see, they would actually go ahead and scan the QR code. They would go and click on any movie related. So if there's a new movie, they will click on that. Digital books, digital everything. So they are complete digital, which means if you give Apple ID or others, they would actually go and click on that, right? So this is where we can attack. Again, guys, you can see that every different generation can be attacked with a different base or a technique and a different mindset. And lastly, the Gen Beta. What guys you think for 2025 onwards? What do you think? What will be a mode of attack for them? So this is something very, very interesting, and I'm sure you might be again. Okay, Archit says cartoon links. Okay, great. Too young for that. Haha. But so assuming if we now move on to 2030 or 2035, so generation beta, which is after 25, okay, food, snacks, lol, okay. So Joy, please You are not allowed to say this at around 9:30 because we'll start feeling hungry already, right? And I guess I might be in between your dinner. So please. Yeah. So what do you think? Okay. Innocent. Coco balance spoof. Okay, great. They click anything without knowing. Guys, they are very smarter nowadays, but Gaurav, trust me, they are very smart. What is one thing probably what you think would be there? So, friends, again, changing your perception is Gen Beta would be more of a delegation. So, probably now we are in an era where almost we are using Chat GPT. Thank you, Nader. Thanks. That's the right answer. Yes, AI is the right answer. Where deepfake, absolutely, which means most of the task is being done by AI. I'm sure many of us might be using Gemini. We must be using Chat GPT as well. And I'm sure many of you would be aware of agentic AI bots and chat bots, right? And probably you might have come across NA10 as well. Okay. So in those scenarios, this is something where we would come across and prepare those chatbots. So probably Gen Beta, we cannot directly attack them, but we can attack their AI. We can attack their bots, and that's how it's going to be. Trust me, this is how they will be going to go ahead because they have almost all the knowledge, but again, derived from AI, right? So that's absolutely. So probably nowadays, if you see your kids, probably would have gone and check every information available on ChatGPT or YouTube. Probably you might not be aware. Nowadays, you will see that the kids nowadays has a lot of news which you might also not know. Probably they will see that okay, this happened, this location, this happened at this location. So probably they are much smarter than us, but again with a limited knowledge, which also means that we can put in any knowledge to them, and they would not understand that that is a real knowledge or not. Okay, so that's how the whole journey is going to be. So, team, I'm going to share you few links, okay, and you can start downloading it today, and we will carry forward tomorrow for starting in for the download, and then we'll move into the scenario. Okay, so just give me a minute, and I'm going to share few links, and these are all trustable links, so no need to worry. I'm going to share this, and you can use this to download. Okay. So just a minute. And meanwhile, we'll also see that what is your configuration, and then we'll start into the just a minute. And I'll also take you through once again the curriculum and what tools we are going to cover, so which will give you an overall idea. And then I'll put in Q&A also, that if you have any specific questions to get started. And so first three sessions will be a bit slower because we are just getting started. Okay, so probably we will download few files, we will start working on it, and I'll also help you with the setup part. So probably that might take a lot of time initially, but once you are there, it would be fair. Okay, so this is a link which I'm going to share, which is about VMware Workstation. Okay. I will be also letting you know that what will be the purpose, but this is the link which you can start download. VMware Workstation. Please let me know if you are able to download it or not. And I'll also share you the ISO links as well. So we will be downloading Kali Linux and also a Windows. So I'm just sharing you the link which you can use. This is for Kali, which is Linux. I'll also let you know what is to be done there. Okay, just a minute. And I'm also sharing you Windows 10 ISO, which you can download. Just a minute. So I'm sharing with the guys, and I'm also taking you through that what you have to do, which will also give you an idea that how you have to get started. Okay. This So team, I am just letting you know what we are going to do. I have already shared you 3 links, okay, which we are going to get started with. So the first one is VMware Workstation. This is the virtualization platform which we will be downloading, and I'll be also helping you out to get started in the next session that how to start with the installation and everything. Okay, so this is the first link. The second link is Windows 10. So if you scroll down, you will see this Windows 10. So this is how the link will be there. If you can go ahead and click on the link here, you will get this and you can download the 32-bit one. Windows 10 32-bit, okay, and automatically this will start downloading, okay. So if you want, I can share you the link as well. Okay, great. So if you have a VirtualBox, that's fine, very good. Or if you are using a Mac, you can also use Parallels, okay. So if you are using Mac, Parallels is what you can use. I will also help you in that to configure. Okay, and then we go to Kali Linux. So this is the Kali website. Okay, here we don't have to do anything. This is virtual machine already there, right? So you just have to download. If you have a VMware, download this. If you have a virtual box, you download this. Okay, so depending upon which virtual machine you have, you can download this. Also remember the default password will be Kali Kali. Okay, we will be doing this in our next session. Okay, and I'm going to help you out in installing this. I'm going to show you step by step and we'll get started. Okay, so no need to worry on that. So we have covered VMware Workstation, Windows 10, and we have our Kali machine. Okay, great. What of Chromebook? Brother, I'm also going to share you that. So in case if somehow your system configuration doesn't support, right? Probably there is something way ahead which I'm also going to teach you today. Okay. So friends, a quick question in the room. Can everyone tell me that which version of operating system you are using and what is the configuration? And can you put it in the chat here, like what is your system configuration? So probably I would like to know that which operating system you are using, what is the RAM you are using, what is the hard disk or disk capacity which you are using. Can you put it in the chat here? Let's see. And those who are not aware of it, what they can simply do is they can click on the start menu and type run, and they can just type in ms info 32 or DXDIAG. Yeah, super. Okay, so Joy is using Windows 11 and lovely. So Shazib using Mac Pro, fantastic. Brother, you already have a great system. Lovely. So Shazib, you would be using VirtualBox or Parallels? What are you using? Okay, so team, please take your time and let me know the configuration. Ashwarya, Archit, Atin, Deepak, Gaurav. So Gaurav bhai, now you have to participate. Okay. Crow, okay, lovely. Have fun. Joy has said, Nadir, Nikki, Nadia, Sudarshan, Sukhbir, Sumera. Okay, lovely. Deepak has already shared. Fantastic. 16 GB. So now minimum is 16. Okay, fantastic. Very good. Okay, you are using home edition, Alienware. Wow, very good. i5 is there. Okay, great. So guys, this was pretty easy, right? Okay, I'm at okay, no problem. Windows, I think 10. Okay. So Gaurav, you can just put in start run, or you can just press Window plus R key. A run dialog box will come, and you can type DXDIAG, enter. So once you put an enter, you will get all the information. Just have a look at it, whether you are able to access it or not. And friends, I will be sharing all the presentations in the group. You can have a look at it. And I will also share the links which I have shared in the group as well. So in case if you have missed out, you will be able to get things done. Okay, so I would request everyone to, yeah, that's okay, no problem. So I would request team if you can use laptop while attending the session, because today's session was more of a theory, but most of the sessions will be practical in nature, which means I'm going to give you a hands-on and lot many hands-on. Okay, great. So I think probably with a time constraint, we will not be able to start with the scenario, but I'm going to set some things for you which we were able to set up. Okay. So coming down to M1, your answer, those who probably do not have a 16 GB machine or a lesser configurations, how are they going to participate? Team, we are going to get started with a platform called tryhackme.com. Okay, I'm going to share you that tryhackme.com, and I'm also sharing you the link. And I want you to register. You can register with your Gmail account as well. So I'm just going to show you that. So this is where we have website tryhackme.com, and you can see that this website will look like this. Try Hack Me. So I would request you to join this, and I already have registered here. So I'm just going to enter. You can see that there is a continue with Google option. Join for free, continue with Google, and you can log in. Okay, so take your time and try to log into the portal. And it will ask you certain questions, which will be there. Okay. So take your time. I'll give you 5 minutes to register. And in case if anyone is facing any issues, please let me know. Tryhackme.com. So guys, in case if you're facing any issues, let me know. Sukhbir, Archit, Gaurav, Joy, Amphan. So Amphan, once you log in, I'm going to show you that how we are going to proceed. So please do that. And once you have registered, please put done in the chat box. I'll give you 5 minutes for that. Lovely. Very good, Joy. Super. So Joy already has one. Great. So Joy, since how many days you are using Try Hack Me? Yes, everyone has to register.
I've
Guys, it's
been in
free.
it. I've been in and out, I think, for a month now. I'm doing the SOC analyst path,
Okay,
but
fantastic. Very good.
Mhm.
Very good. So you are already on a right track.
A little bit.
Fantastic. So quickly, Josh, sorry, I guess, what is your streak? Joy, what is your streak? Can you see this one? Just log in and check what is
Yeah,
your streak showing.
let me see.
Yes. Lovely. Very good.
I'm not sure. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Let me-
Sure. So Sukhbir has completed it. Very good. Fantastic. So we are around 16 of us in here, and let's see, 16 or 15 of us. I would want you to share and get started. Okay, lovely. Archit, that was quick. Nadia, what's your streak currently? 300.
No, I got lost in the middle.
So what is current streak? Zero or like starting from the beginning?
Now it's a 0. It's been a while. I used it.
Yeah. Okay, great. F1, you don't have to go premium. Don't worry. So I'm going to give you Christmas gift. Okay, guys, don't worry. So probably in the first 3 sessions, those who answer the most, those who respond the most, those who complete the task, probably gets a 1 month coupon from me. Okay, lovely. Yes. Okay. Finally, Gaurav and I on a same page. Finally, you agree to what I say, right, Gaurav bhai? Okay, lovely. So that's a positive side. Okay. Shadeep done. Okay, great. Deepak, very good. So all have done it. Okay. Okay, no problem. That's great. So Jai, this is how the journey is going to start. So friends, I would request that if you want to make a significant improvement in your journey, this is where you have to start with. You have to ensure that starting from today and till the time we complete the session, which means we close the session, and then I want you to log in to Try Hack Me and respond every single day, which means I'm going to introduce you to the rooms. It's not mandatory that you have to complete one room every day, but one question every day. That will ensure that your streak is there. Okay. So I'm going to show you what you are supposed to do. Okay. So in here, you will find that there is a magnifying glass and I'm going to type Windows. Okay. And I'll click on View All. So the page should look like this. See, let me know. And here, if you see subscription type, select free only. And you will find that Windows 3 and Windows Fundamental 1 is free. So I'll click on Windows Fundamental 1. And I'll go to task 3. Task 3, Introduction to Windows. Task 3. And then there's an option called Start Machine. So friends, you can suddenly see that as soon as I click on Start Machine, on the right side, automatically a machine will be popped up. Again, the great part, you don't have to install VMware, you don't have to install Windows 10, you don't have to install Linux. Your machine will be ready in less than a minute. But I would strongly request everyone that we are going to learn about the installation as well. So that is something which we should carry it. Okay, so I'm going to help you that. But in case if your system is not available for any moment, alternatively we can use Try Hack Me. Okay, so now you can see that on the right side this is preparing. I'm going to show you that what are we going to do, and based on that you can carry it forward. Okay. Then on the left side, you will see that automatically the system will expire in 1 hour. We'll dive into the IP address and everything in detail, so don't worry. But what we have done, we have come to Windows Fundamental Room. So in the magnifying glass, type Windows, click All, come to Windows Fundamental. Then Task 3, Introduction to Windows, Start Machine. And on the right side, you will see that a Windows machine is starting. See? So guys, that's the best part. And if you see here, I have a full-fledged Windows machine running in on it. So ideally, what I can do, So this is my start button. I can do run. This dialog box will appear and I can type DXDIAG, enter. So message like this will come in and I will click on yes. So guys, again, see, this is how we are getting started. Okay, so no need to worry that if you are not able to figure out that what is the Windows version you are using, what is the configuration, because we are going to get started with all these basic stuff. Okay, so see, this shows me that my operating system is 2019. I am using 2 GB RAM, 2048, and this is the processor. Okay, so this is how we can get. I had asked you to do this. We'll dive more into Windows when we will jump into the operating system basics, but this is how we are going to get started. Yes, Windows fundamental one. Okay. So this is how, and the good part is you will see that there is a icon here. If you click here, automatically it will move to full screen, which means you have a full-fledged operating system running on a browser. You don't have to install anything and it's ready. So that's the fun part. And you can see that this will be ready for us. It's not the path. I'll share you. Okay. See. So what we are going to do, I'm going to show you from beginning. I hope everyone is in this part, right? This should be where we will be there. Okay. So on the right side, wherever you are, you will find this magnifying glass and you have to type Windows. And on the right side, it will ask us view all. So we are into rooms, which is Windows fundamentals. Okay. So if I click on view all, you can see that it will give me multiple rooms, but on the right side, it will ask me for a subscription type. I'm going to select that and select free only. And in the free only section, I'll get Windows Fundamental 1 and I'll click on this. And here you can see in the task 3, I'll click on Start Machine. Okay, great. So guys, anyone facing issues, let me know. That's okay. So you can, it's a very, it's just you have to click and go ahead. No need to worry on that. Joy, you can share your screen. I can help you out. If you want, I can allow. So, yep.
You have to let me share because say you're not
Yeah,
sharing.
done. I've done. So guys, no need to worry. I'll help you out to get started. Okay. So
Can you see my screen?
yes, yes. So see, you have to
Can you?
select join room. Click on join room.
Okay.
Now you can scroll down. Just come down to task 3. Yes.
Oh,
Start.
okay, I see now. Okay.
So Deepak, by this happens sometimes because probably, so try refreshing the page and it should be working. Okay.
Yeah, it's loading right now.
Yes. So congratulations, you have got it right.
Awesome. Okay, I'll stop sharing.
Okay, super. Okay, great, great. No worries. I'm going to help you out. It's a common thing. So that's a very, very normal thing. Okay, great. Gaurav bhai, you want to share your screen? You can share your screen. Okay, you're in the denial mode, and then after the link, or what's the case now? Anyone else facing any issues? Please let me know. Start machine button is not active. Okay. So on the top, you will find join room. So do you see? Yes, yes, Sukhbir, please go ahead. There will be a join room button. So first join the room and automatically then you will find the option. Yeah. Congratulations. So you already are a champion now. See? So file, you have to do this. Yes, we have done it. Lovely. So guys, Windows is ready for you. Let me know. It's done. Subir, you are sharing your screen? Yeah. Guys, you can now terminate once done. Okay, great. So Windows is ready. I'll also show you the Linux as well. So just like you search for Windows, we'll search for Linux also and do the same in Linux as well. By the time I'll help Subir and come back again. So guys, no need to worry in case initially if it doesn't work, just get a feel of it and you will be ready with the things. Okay. Sukhbir, you're sharing your screen by any chance? Or I misunderstood your... Okay, great. Okay, lovely. Power button. Okay. So there is a button, there will be a terminate option. On the left side, you will find terminate on the top. Yeah. Okay. So on the right side, magnifying glass. Yes. Click on that. Type Windows. Fundamental one. Lovely. Guys, those who are able to log in, join room. Scroll up. Yes, join room. Join room. Right side. On your right side, join the room. Green button. So we have to get used to the screen. Yes. Okay. Just so no need to panic. On the right side, see there is a join room button. Yes. Yes. Super. Very good. See now you know everything. Come to task 3. Task 3. Click on start machine. So Subir, I hope my treat is ready. You just started your Windows machine. Yeah. Lovely. Okay, super. Very good. It's easy, don't worry. Okay. So guys, you will get that as well. So I am just quickly showing you for the Linux as well. Okay. And that will be all for you. So similarly, I'll come back to my dashboard. I'll click on the magnifying glass. I click on Linux. So you can see there is Linux fundamentals as well. So I'll click on Linux or I'll just simply click on view all. Okay. I don't want to take a risk. I'll use free only room. And you can see Linux fundamental part 1, which is free. So I'll again click on Linux fundamental 1. You have to join the room. And in here again interacting with your first Linux machine. See, click on start machine. So similarly, the way Windows started, our Linux machine will also get started. You can see on the, and you can see the terminate is already there. So this is where you will get the terminate button, you can terminate it. Okay, no problem. The list of available update is more than a week old, and you can just type exit here and it's gone. So this is your Linux is ready. Linux fundamental. Yes, yes, yes. It is the same like Windows. Linux fundamentals. This is the room. Linux fundamentals part 1. Yes, yes, yes. This is the room. Okay. And for this, we have one more option. So that's that. Again, in case if you want to terminate, there is a shutdown button. You can just terminate the machine. And if you see here, yes. Okay. So anyone facing any issues, please let me know. Anyone facing any issues, let me know. So guys, we were not able to get started with the scenarios, but okay. Was it take 3? It was Linux fundamental part 1. Linux fundamentals part 1. You want me to share my screen? I'm going to share you that. Okay, so this is there. Linux fundamentals part 1. This is it. Haha. Okay, lovely. Yes, yes. Again, say interacting with your first Linux machine. Start machine, and automatically on the right side, you will get this here. Okay, great. So guys, congratulations. You were able to successfully start your Windows machine, your Linux machine, both. Okay, so if you were able to start both, please type done in the chat box so that I know that we are all on a same page. And in case if you're still facing issues, please let me know. I'm going to help you. Okay, I can see lot many done. Thank you guys for making my life easy. Very good. Very good. Okay. Done, 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 done. Okay, great. So team, I'm just going to take you through what we are going to cover, and I'm going to show you the curriculum, and I'm also going to show you some of the tools, and then I'll put it as a Q&A for you. I'm sure there will be a lot of questions from you. So I'll give you a chance where you can put in all your queries. Okay. So quickly sharing you the curriculum again. So considering that 2026 is something where people are now going to get advanced, they would want more. So we will be having some interesting modules coming in here. So for the first time, I'm adding on EDR and I'm adding on cloud security, a bit of it to get started with the journey. So I'm quickly taking you through this. So overall, if you see, this journey will be 2.5 months, and we'll be breaking it into two parts. One is the foundation part, and the second one is more advanced part. Initially, the foundation will be a slow one. As we move into the advanced one, this will be like mission impossible, as in the things will be much faster because by that time you will be familiar with the pace. Okay, so that's how we are going to start. So I'm quickly going to take you through this and we'll let you know what we are going to do. Before that, we are also putting in this job titles, where is application security admin, SOC analyst L1, cybersecurity consultant, cybersecurity engineer, network security engineer, information security officer, cybersecurity analyst. I'm just putting in the important ones: incident management specialist, IT support, threat analyst, and penetration tester won't be yet, but is a junior pen tester. Okay. So this is what we are going to get started. We are going to get started with the basics of cybersecurity. We will be jumping into the fundamentals of cybersecurity. We will start with operating system basics and then jump into networking basics. In the operating system, we'll be learning about Windows and Linux. And then we'll be jumping into networking. So I'll help you out with the basics. So don't worry if you are completely new. I'm going to pick each and everything from scratch. Okay, so it's just like from zero to the next level. Okay, so that's how I'm preparing in. Okay, we'll then move into, I have already said, we'll cover operating system first and then we'll come into the networking part. Then I'll also get started with hackers and how the mindset works, right? We always say that to catch a hacker, you have to think like one. So I'm going to take you through the phases of attacks, like how the hacking phases comes in, and I'm going to explain you all 5 phases of hacking, where we'll be learning about reconnaissance, we'll be learning about scanning, we'll be learning about malwares, we'll be learning about attacking on your computer system. So for example, if I have your Windows operating system, how can I break into it? So that's what we are going to learn. And then we directly jump into the cyber security tools. I'll be covering the list also. And we'll also cover a bit of GRC, which is governance, risk, and compliances. This is something which is more of a theory, which you should be aware of. The jargons are important for you. Very important is risk management. We'll be covering risk management as well. And then jumping into the most important part, which is our SOC. Okay. And once this is covered, we'll move into the second part, which is our advanced training, where I'll be starting more into it. I'll come back to this once we jump into the L2 part. Okay, so that's again the advanced part, but great part, no coding till now. Okay, and there will be no coding. Okay, and let me show you the tools which I'm going to cover. It's 2.5 months, 2.5 months to be precise. Yes, because in between, because we are just getting started, so 2.5 months is what we are looking forward to. And if we guys are good, yes, we'll have 3 classes a week. And if you guys are great, we can wrap it in 2 months. But I would not prefer that because many of you are beginners. I would want you to take time because see, rushing, I can go ahead, right? It's easy for me, but for you, it will be a bit challenging. So what I personally feel, depending upon the initial 3 sessions, how you are picking up, the pace will be set up, right? So because we have to take the whole team, right? Remember, it's a team game. So if the team is not ready, it's not advisable to move start, but we will ensure that everyone works together and moves into the same level. Okay. So this is the tool list. I'm also sharing it in the WhatsApp group today, where we will be learning about some operating system tools, primarily Windows 10, 11, and Server OS. For Linux, we'll be using Kali Linux, and we'll be moving into networking, and then we'll cover the few portions of the networking, and then we'll jump into some of the security tools like password and credential tools. We'll be learning about encryption. We'll be learning about OpenSSL. We'll learn about antivirus. We learned about endpoint detection. We learn about Metasploit, how to hack a system, how to find a vulnerability, the hacker mindset, that how they enter into your system. Okay. And then we'll jump directly into Splunk. Okay. So team, I am going to get started with one new tool, which is EDR, which is endpoint detection and response. So this is something very, very interesting is going to be there. And the other one is cloud and security tools. So this two, which we are adding it for the first time, more detailed, because these concepts will be very, very helpful for you to take it forward. And along with this, we are going to cover some threat intelligence tool as well, like virus total, any run, MITRE attack. So you can see, then we have incident response and forensics. We learn about email and phishing tool. And lastly, I will give you a basic understanding on case management and reporting. So nowadays, this is something which is very crucial. So I'm sure you would have heard of ServiceNow, right? So ServiceNow has its own security operations and ITSM module, which are now connected with your Splunk. Okay. So lot many things are connected with them. How to raise that? I'll just give you the basic idea on that. So overall, if you see, it will be a complete end-to-end training. Okay. And now I leave the options to you and I'll put all the questions. So we are looking forward to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's the plan. But anything, whatever the team suggests, we can plan accordingly, because this is most of us has preferred. So guys, I'll open up the session for Q&A, and if you have anything for us, let's get started. Okay, great. Okay, super. Okay, so Deepak says PTS, Gaurav says MWR. Fantastic, guys. So we can take it that we'll make a note, we'll connect on that. But any questions on the content, any question on the session today, feel free to ask. And I hope whatever we have covered, you were able to complete that. And what do you think? Good? Do you think that it's doable, guys? What do you think? Yes, no? Lovely. Okay, so Gaurav says yes. Others? So Suresh bhai, over to you. Okay, very good.
Thank
Helpful. Okay,
you. Thank you, Vishal brother, for the wonderful session. Fantastic. Thank you. As usual, you're at your best. I really like it. And folks, hope you all had a productive first day. You have the curriculum right now, the targeted jobs we're talking about. So we are looking at 3 days a week. For now, we were planning Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But if there's any change of the days after first week, if you guys want to change the days, we are totally open with that, right, Vishal brother? Okay, but I would
yes,
suggest you for the first week, just keep it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at
right.
8:30 p.m. And then once you guys have registered, and a lot of people over here have already joined the batch, and there are some more are still looking into it. That's totally all right. Please come and attend the 2 more sessions and see if this career is for you. But I can assure you, with the help of Vishal's training, he's the best. He's a global trainer, and he has helped people in multiple countries to transition into cybersecurity career, and he has done a great job with our team also. And so you are in good hands. So with that, I'm good. Recordings will be sent out to you, to your email and text message, and all of those things will be sent out. You continue to talk to me, and I can give you more clarity on this, and we can help you transition to jobs in US and Canada. Okay. All right. Can we call it a day, guys? All good?
All good from my end.
Okay, sir. So thank you so much. You all have a
Thank
great
you.
night. See you guys back on Wednesday, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vishal, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Nadia. Bye. Thank you,
you, sir.
everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.